Welcome, Cancer. It is sun sign reading time. We know we are in the midst of finding our spiritual compass, creating it, expanding with it, going in the right direction, understanding what a spiritual compass is. And we're grounding from the 3D to the 5D. Our transformations, our metamorphoses. That's way too many cards. It's because my energy is so off. I'm feeling emotional, guys. I'm feeling very emotional. Is that your energy or mine? Or a combination of both of ours? Ooh. Does feel really bleh. Sad. Disappointed. Tired. Unsure. Dissatisfied. I can even nap. Hey, maybe it's just me and I should just go to bed. But let's get this reading happening. King of Swords, guys. Sorry, I got a sense of humor when I like to use humor as a vibration. It's healing. When we laugh at ourselves, it allows the child to be present right there. We laugh at life, it allows the child to be present right there. We just have to do it tastefully. We have to do it in an artful way where it's not hurting others, causing them harm. It's supposed to uplift, right? Laughing is good for the soul, and the King of Swords is telling the truth. Here's the truth right here. This truth has to do with your connection to the moon, as well as love, and the reflection of love from within to without. This is where you've seen love within, and this is where you've seen love without, and this is where you've seen the opposite. We know we are creating with the energies of the opposites in order to restore the whole and understand the whole. And it's like, I feel like you're riding your natural energy here because, of course, this guy's riding the moon. He's riding his truth. We know La Luna, that feminine power, connecting us to our cycles, our rhythms. This has something to do with how you create your flow. And you put the positive charge within your emotions, and it looks like you're lit. Guys, there was an interruption. I'm back. Here we go. We've got the Nine of Cups and the Two of Wands. Wish fulfillment through the change. This is connecting the dark to the light and healing with the shadows in order to manifest through our dominion. Through the separateness, we create the whole. We allow change, we expand. I really feel like you've really tried to connect the pieces, the emotional pieces of you together in order to create wish fulfillment, in order to create happiness. This is like you working with your chakras, your colors, the color of you, and you putting all the pieces together that means something to you, that have reflected back to you the love, and you're creating your wish fulfillment through this. This is beautiful and inspiring. Thank you. But it's through the Eight of Swords. So there's the energy of the opposites. The fear. The mental entrapment, right? Because the Nine of Swords were going into like anxiety and fear and cruelty. The Eight of Swords we're in mental entrapment, and we're mentally focused on being stuck. We feel like there's nowhere to go. So there's just a connection to all those emotions. But feeling all that in order to create this, because it's like sometimes, okay, we feel that energy of the opposite in order to understand. And then we can create through the negative of the situation by adding the positive charge. So I felt this, and this. So in creating the positivity, I need to do this, and this. And that's what you've done. That's what you're doing. You're in the midst of doing. But don't get lost in the swords energy. Don't get lost and feel trapped. Understand you're creating within the void right now, and that's why you can't move. And it is very much a mental game. This is very much connected to what we're seeking, and it's very much connected to the imagery that's within this picture. We're going to go within, because we're using these swords to transform, and they're connected to the moon and your truth and what you're doing. And right now, that's working with the four. So there's feeling separate. There's feeling stagnant. There's feeling those emotions. But through the Seven of Swords, now you're breaking things down. So you're going to break things down to expand them. You're going to you need to put the pieces together. Put the pieces together and connect them, and that is going to expand for you, because it's connected to, we have 2 5s right here. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. And Judgment. This is where you let go of what's lower vibrational because you heeded the call. And this has to do with what is happening with the 2 fish coming together, the reflection of love, the creation of love, and you putting together all the pieces of love. And all those pieces of love are creating something for you. And it's going to allow you forward movement. You're going to connect to yin and yang, the sun and the moon, the dark and the light, and the moon. And there's forward movement created here because of you made a connection. You made the connections you needed to make in the light. You made the connections you needed to make in the dark, and you put it all together, and that's what you're doing here. But it was through the lack of feeling this, the negative, and then letting go of it, healing from it, and letting go of it, and then putting together your higher vibrational pieces. And you've transformed, and there's your energy right there. The Queen of Cups, and you've connected to your transformation. You've blossomed to this transformation. This transformation has taught you something. And there, it had to do with the Hanged Man. A sacrifice was made. And with the 8 of Cups, walking away in order to create. I'm just going to ask the cards quickly here. What are you putting together? Give you a little extra help, if I can. What are you... Okay. The Hanged Man is still here. So this has to do with alchemy of the cups and going without. Let me get the Hanged Man the right way. This is alchemy of the cups, going without. Sacrifice of the generous charge in order to expand. Okay, so this is what you're putting together here. You're putting together peace. Look at what's breaking apart. Things are breaking apart in order to be put back together right there within that card. Everything we just discussed. You're going to break it apart and put it back together. This has to do with our resurrections. Because we know that we put our past in the past, our old patterning in the past, and then we break it apart. We take what's working with us forth. We leave what's not, what's toxic, what's stagnant, what's separate, needs to go, or making us feel separate. Let's put it like that, okay, guys? What's making us feel separate, because we still separate things to work with the masculine energy and then put it back to the whole. But this is what's making us feel separate. This has to do with our feelings. And then we're going to put together the higher vibrational pieces, the positivity, what is love, and we're going to put it all together. And now look at the growth. We got the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups, so we're expanding it. And that's the gift of the energy of Taurus, from the 3D to the 5D. We are healing. And now there's manifestation happening with the 3 of Wands. And that's healing with the heavens. And the heavens are helping right here. And Temperance is here as well. And there it is. The connections are made. So you put together the connections to be birthed. This is exactly it. And this is what's connected to true self. So we're doing alchemy with the stars and Temperance. We're mixing together the heavens and the earth, the energies. We're mixing together the energies of the masculine and feminine, fire and water. We're also using earth and air. And what ends up happening? Oh, wow, look, we put the pieces together we needed to put. Look, connection, 3 of Cups. We know that's connection. And what's in the middle there? That little egg. And we've created within that egg, and it will be birthed. It will expand. And now we are connecting. We're connecting to what we need to connect to through us. Look, that butterfly is right there. The butterfly that's there is the butterfly that's right there. We've made our connections. This has to do with us, our transformation, our metamorphosis, and our connection to our gifts. And really, that couldn't have said it any better. It's the connection to the light and the sword of clarity, and being able to grow and expand with the sword of clarity. To use the sword of clarity to cut away the pieces. And we cut them away, and then we reposition them together to create the whole, the working pieces that we need. And that's what you're doing here. And this is the connection to you. Look at that crab. We know that crab is connected to Cancer. We see that crab many times, like the crustacean energy, many times with Cancer and Pisces for a reason. Because her emotions help us to expand. It's being connected with the energy in motion. But we have to detoxify. It's part of alchemy of the cups. I'm just... And there it is. We expand. The Emperor is here. Okay, guys. We are connected to sacred sites right now. This has to do with our spiritual compass. That would be a message in here for you. We have 3. Yeah. You just want what?
Hot one. I got cold.
Okay. Let's get a reshuffle, guys. Too many cards. Let's see. What sacred site is Cancer connected to? And there it is. Machu Picchu. I am nourished in both body and mind. I can see my part in the wider universe. I reap what I sow. And you're definitely seeing parts in order to put them back together. And I really feel like you're seeing parts of you. You're seeing parts of you reflected back to you. From within to without, and literally from without to within. And this is helping you to transform. And we're also connecting to crystals. And we're going to be having a crystal special here. Crystals and our connection to them. So let's see what your crystal is. Unakite. My emotions are balanced. I react to others in an objective and loving way. Understand the underlying causes of challenges in relationships. Balance the mind and emotions. Good connections with supportive friends and family. And that's what the Cancerian energy thrives off of more than anything. But is good connections with supportive friends and family. That is the Cancerian energy. The nurturer. The connection to La Luna and the gifts of the great feminine. But we need to understand the underlying causes of our challenges in relationships, and that's what's being gifted to us. And that's also because Venus has gone retrograde. So we're going to be throwing everything that's not working back in our faces, relationship wise, love wise, in order to see what's not working and piece together what is working, exactly what is going down within your reading. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.